Do you say hello to the bus driver? A new report says just 1 in 5 of us actually do, that we acknowledge them when we're boarding, and only 1 in 10 say thank you when we get off.
But if more people did it, we're told it could have a positive impact on the well-being of the driver and on passengers. Fiona Lambden's been investigating.
I'm waiting for the 349, which will take me through Bristol city centre.
Hi there, good evening.
Afternoon, good
All
afternoon. A return to Keynsham, please.
Certainly. There you go. Thank
Brilliant.
you very much.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
See you. Well, apparently, according to a new study, only 2 in 10 of us, that's 23%, say hello to the driver, while only 1 in 10 of us, that's 8%, say goodbye.
Mark's been driving buses for 6 years.
What does that feel like to you when a customer engages?
One could say endorphins, but having somebody smile, especially when somebody gets on in the morning and you can tell they're not quite awake, you know, and you smiled at them and said good morning to them as the bus driver, and you can see they're just kind of not quite ready to smile, but then that smile comes out because smiling is infectious.
But when passengers don't acknowledge him, it actually ruins his day.
There is this slightly hollow feeling in yourself. But I think that would be common to anybody, welcoming anybody into any establishment or anything else. The difficulty, you know, for us as bus drivers is that, you know, you're responsible for a priceless cargo, absolutely priceless. So you could be carrying gold bullion and it wouldn't be as valuable as what we carry on our bus. Thank you. Good afternoon, sir.
Always make a point of speaking to the driver. I think it's nice to be polite and it makes their day as well.
I lived in London before I moved to Bristol, so we just tap on the bus and get on. So when I moved to Bristol and people were saying like hi or saying like cheers driver when they got off, I was like, oh, okay, this is how it goes then. So yeah, I think it's quite important.
My priority is just service really, so I just get on the bus. They don't say hello to me, I don't say hello to them.
The new research found it's also good for the passenger.
Lovely job, thank you very much.
Humans just have this fundamental need to belong, to feel connected. And so these tiny little moments, whether it's a little chat or saying hello, or even just simply making eye contact, can really make someone feel more connected and make a big difference.
All their research was carried out on bus routes in London. They found signs on buses encouraged 7% more people to greet the driver.
If you saw this sign, would it encourage you to be friendly to the bus driver?
Yes, I think so.
Are you normally friendly?
Yes, we try to be, yes.
Sometimes they just walk on, obviously everyone's on the phone now, so they just walk on, scan it, and that's it, done. They don't even walk off and say thank you.
Thanks a lot, have a nice afternoon.
During my journey today, I found the majority of passengers wanted to engage with their driver. But maybe that's because we're in Bristol, a city synonymous with this saying, cheers drive, when passengers are getting off the bus. This phrase is so well known, they've even named a street after it. Fiona Lambden, BBC News.
Cheers, Fiona. And thank you as well for all your messages this morning. John says, I live in Plymouth. When you get on and say good morning to my bus driver, he just sits there. And I asked him once, are you going to smile? And he said, I don't get paid to smile. So he says the problem's with the driver.
And we've got a lovely one here. My granddad, Sammy, was a bus driver in Northern Ireland for decades. He was known as late and early because he'd pick you up late and get you there early. His driving was a little erratic.
Thank you for joining us this morning.